Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gonna wait for YouTube to gather me an audience. Let's see here. How are all of you? As you come on here, do me a favor. Tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section. I'm going to pull a quick link and also hit the thumbs up button on here while YouTube gathers me an audience. We are live. I'm going to pull a quick link for all of you and share it in the comments section for those of you who reached out and are wanting the intuitive life coaching. We're booked for this month, but the holistic wellness coaching and intuitive life coaching, I have availability next month. There's an eyesore of my baby Yate that keeps the dogs downstairs. One moment. Let me just post this in the live chat, intuitive life coaching. Moderators will be on any minute. The intuitive life coaching right here in the comments for all of you. Hi. Adjustment right there. Welcome. So happy that you guys are here with me on this beautiful evening. This is actually going to be a quick pick a card reading, one that I feel just called to do. I do have a client call at 8 p.m. and do have to run out to get water because I'm out of good water. So I'm not going to rush it, but I probably am going to say this will be no longer than probably 20 minutes to a half an hour. I am going to bring a plant in, however, because the baby gate is such an incredible sore for me. One moment. Not that I have anything, because I love babies and dogs, my favorite things in the world, but I have an issue with the baby gate in the video. So I think that'll be a little better. So before I share the crystals, I am actually going to break up the energy with the heart chakra singing bowl. So I'm going to set these aside real quick before I introduce you to the 3 piles. And this has some dried rose petals in it. We're just going to kind of clear our heart chakra before we get started. Just throw that love to you. And this is actually creating an even bigger eyesore. So I'm going to move that like so. I guess the baby gate's not so bad. I love this, you know, on a full moon like we just had, we're still in that full moon energy in Sagittarius, which rules the 9th house, the house of religion, spirituality, our beliefs, our structures, our moral values. So, you know, I noticed the energy. Quite a few of my clients reached out to me that were having arguments with their spouse, that were having arguments in general. I was in some something that was different, you know, that I was having to process and that other people were having to process. And so it's nice to just kind of pull in relaxing energy, just to kind of chill and recalibrate and be like, okay, what are we doing? Like, do we really need to be arguing? Do I really need to be, you know, standing so much in my power like a freaking, you know, ridiculousness? Like, it's on full moons, that energy is very strong, and it's planetary energy that's literally coming down on us, that's shining down on us. So even if you don't believe in astrology, we really need to watch what we eat and what we intake on the full moon. I'm going to take a quick drink of water. I'm going to put some protective essential oils on me while I do this reading, in case I have any haters in the room. I just did a Facebook Live on Andrea Lee Cox. Check it out. It's how to manifest whatever you want very quickly, even if it's a positive outcome or a new car, a new house, a new husband, a new... Right. So the number one I have is this very protective family energy over here. I sleep with this next to my bed. I also have one on my desk because of the EMFs. It's very good for repelling EMFs. So this pile could actually be for someone that works on a computer a lot. I'm seeing someone that has like an office with several different screens around them. I'm also seeing in this stone, someone recently started a new business, or someone could have gotten a new TV that's quite large. I'm seeing something being mounted on a wall. Or someone could have bought new furniture or new artwork too. That's what I'm seeing. I probably shouldn't put my personal beliefs of what I'm seeing when I look at this into it, but that's what I get for this pile. For this pile, this is a very cleansing stone. So you could be trying to release weight. You could be trying to cleanse your body. Also feel animals around whoever this is. This is a fluorite, by the way. And then we have the golden healer. Are you okay? You can't have the watermelon. You can't, Maverick. We have the golden healer with the octopus. So octopuses, they're highly intelligent. They're the most intelligent water species there is. And the golden healer, that is my personal personality number 33, represents the master teacher and healer. So some of you with this pile could be, you could have a high intellect, you could be a healer, you could be a teacher, you could be a school teacher, something of that nature. So I am feeling, for some reason, I'm drawn to the blue eggs in a basket. So you could be planting seeds. This could be literally or figuratively, or even planting seeds of manifestation for something in your mind. I feel like you've been... Sorry, I shouldn't give. I should allow you to intuitively pick the stone you're drawn to and not give what I'm getting. But for some reason, this time around, I did that. We are live, so it's not going to be edited out. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button as you come on. It helps this get shared on the main feed. So I'll wait until we're caught up and have at least 8 thumbs ups. And excuse me while I just grab a treat from my dog real quick. What are you doing? Come on, go to bed now. Okay. So I'm going to give you another quick look at the stones. We have this very protective Osmium black stone. For some reason, I'm seeing a huge TV being mounted on a wall and I don't know why that's coming through here. or someone is redecorating after clearing space, I feel. We have the fluorite, very cleansing stone. This is also a very masculine stone, by the way, this first one, and we have the golden healer. I ask that you watch this video now and watch it in 3 weeks. I think time is fluid and it may resonate more with you down the road than it does now. I'm going to put pile number 3 away for now. I did not look at the cards. All I do is shuffle the cards. I'm going to be drinking water throughout, and I suggest you do the same. Again, this is going to be a very short reading, and we want to bless everyone who comes to this reading. I am drawn to the 7 of Swords over here looking up at me, and the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Wands, which are combative cards and also a positive card. And also someone looking in on someone. Could be looking in on someone's finances or looking in on someone. I feel that very strongly connected with this because normally I wouldn't go over there, but my eye was drawn there. So we have faith in the process. Remember, the cards are not gender-based. So although you see a woman in the cards, you could be a man. It doesn't matter. This woman, she's praying. There's a beautiful little bird on her back. It looks like the cute little birds I get out here where I'm at. There's one on her back and there's one in front of her. It's card number 32. You could be a life path number 3, 2, or a 5. 3 and 2 make 5. For some of you, you could be around 32 years old or dealing with someone that's around 32. I'm also hearing dealing with someone that looks like they're around 32. Remember that these readings can be about you or the person you're dealing with most, right? So if you're married, it can be about a husband or wife or someone that's just heavily on your mind. I was drawn to the back of this card, which has this woman, and there's almost an astrological feature here, and it almost has her just dreaming, right? Someone's very dreamy, or they dream a lot, or they're in their head a lot, or they need a lot of space. Someone likes to retreat and be alone. Someone could also have like a social anxiety disorder. That usually comes after you've dealt with some type of trauma, right? So when we go through trauma, sometimes we don't like to open ourselves up again for quite a while. And I've went through that. It's not easy to overcome, and I'm still working on that. So I understand this person that's either you who is watching or the person you're dealing with. We have come to life. And this woman's painting the color back in her skin with a paintbrush. We see a bird on her shoulder and this monkey offering her honey. You see the monkey over there. Now these are all, of course, metaphors for life. And she's painting the color into her skin. I feel like whoever this is has been recently offered something, and it's not that they don't want it, it's that they're processing something. We see the butterflies here. I love the butterflies. I just wrote about this morning. Butterflies are a sign of transformation. So whoever this is for, you may see a butterfly, or you may have recently seen a butterfly. Excuse my nails. I do my nails myself, and they're a mess. Or at least I did this time. And then the light went out, and then there was light, and then there was not. So at least you guys get to see the real me without light. So I feel like recently someone was offered something, and we see there's a snake wrapped around their arm. Now, I see snakes as a very negative thing, and that's not to offend you if that's your Chinese symbol or what have you. You know, some people could see the dragon symbol in Chinese as very negative, but whenever I have come across snakes in my own personal belief system, I revert actually to the Bible and what they say about serpents. So someone could have a very serpent-like energy, but I don't feel that. Because you see the grass is coming up around this person, and there's grass sprouting up around them. So someone could have had a serpent energy around them, and they don't like to allow people around them. I'm feeling like arm's length. Someone's super, super private. You are the person you're dealing with. Some of you might want to get your stone right here and wear it around your neck like I do. I have one tucked down in there. When you work with people a lot, it's good to wear that particular stone, that osmium. Defend to the end the worthwhile. So we have the owl and someone's upset. I get a very overly sensitive person with this. I've got to be honest with you. And coming from someone who has 10 water placements in her chart, no one's more sensitive than I am. But there needs to be a container when someone is overly sensitive, because they can actually become a bit too much, you know, when they're dealing with people in professional settings. So I never like to tell anyone, okay, this is too much, you're too much. And usually when people say to me, you know, please tell me if I'm ever too much, I take offense to that, because I don't like that pressure put upon me. But sometimes you need to tell people, look, this is too much. It's too much of this or too much of that. So I feel like whoever this is needs to learn healthy boundaries for this sensitive card. We see a woman crying. We see, you know, mascara, although I feel like whoever this is doesn't even wear makeup. We see mascara coming down. We see the owl on top of her head. So like trying to peer in. So someone may try to be a little bit too controlling. You know, you might want to check your chart. You might have Aries in certain placements. Aries is a leader, but they're also very controlling, right? So that's for someone. I feel like we're dealing with a lot of people in this first pile. Like there's a lot of, and I'm actually getting dehydrated. So I personally feel drained with this pile. I feel like that a lot. Like it's a lot of probing, like asking of questions and probing into someone's life that just wants, that's what I'm getting. Dream a beautiful dream. Card number 19. And we have almost a sigil on this moon, right? So we have someone that's highly creative, big time manifester. Something's fallen off because we have the perfection of your life in reverse. So if this is a love scenario with a couple, there could be something hidden that's not being expressed or talked about, or there could be something hidden with, you know, it could be third party energy. It doesn't have to be. If this is not, there's something, I'm noticing the forest and it being in reverse. So there's something that needs to be handled, fixed. And I feel like you can dream of a beautiful life that you want to create all day, but if you don't put the work and the effort into it and you half-ass things, it's not going to happen, right? I feel like that's something that is reciprocal. We have the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is a tough card. It's being in your head when there's no need to be in your head, right? It's like, and this is just a hypothetically speaking, has nothing to do with this pile, but it's like someone's getting their nails done at a nail salon and you call them 25 times because you think they're cheating on you or something. It's like crazy, right? It's being in your head for no reason. I feel like whoever this pile is for, if you chose this pile, you're in your head for no reason. We have the Hierophant, traditional values, religious values, and the Two of Cups. So there is true love in your life. whoever chose this pile, your partner, if you are partnered, truly loves you. And I do feel loyalty in a bond that is here for the test of time. I even feel a little bit of twin flame energy, could also be karmic, but there's sometimes as the Hierophant, it's Taurus energy, but you don't even have to have Taurus in your chart. You can be a little overly controlling. And if people don't see things your way, for example, say you're a Mormon, right? And all of a sudden next door moves in a single woman, you know, dating, paying all her bills herself, and you know that might be frowned upon, right? Or you know, it's something similar to this. So be mindful to not judge others because they have a different lifestyle than you, a different career than you, things like that. I'm going to pull an advice card for pile number 1. Give it to God was on the bottom. I'm going to take that. Give it to God. So take a deep breath. On the exhale, you just release a situation for God to take over and to have the healing answers you need, right? So we're, and we really moan on the exhale, right? Because, or else that gets stuck in us. Why didn't this happen? And why hasn't he called me? And why hasn't she emailed? Give it to God. Okay, let's move to, again, I have a client call at 8 and I still need to eat and run to the store for agua, which is the Mexican word for water. I'd be dealing with someone that's thinking about moving to Mexico here in this pile. I used to live there, fun place. He wants his bone and I won't give it to him. So this was the healing cleansing stone, the fluorite. And I had this in the last reading. I feel it stronger here. We have card number 22. She, and I feel the need to say, or he feels he knows or she knows. So some of you could be a life path number 22 or a 2, or 2 and 2 is a 4. That's Emperor energy. The emperors rule the kingdom, but they don't do it from a place of control or they fall. Someone has beautiful lips or they like the lips of another person. That's important. I also see the peacock feather right here. Hold on, you guys. Seriously? Sorry about that. So I see the peacock feather. So someone is ready to shine their light. They need to be shining their light. This is a person that has not shined their light to their greatest potential yet. I also feel in this some codependency. We have the sacred tool, the sacred fool, and I said tool. That's interesting that I said tool. So someone could be manipulating a masculine energy in their life. I feel like it would be a love partner. They could be doing it for money because we have this woman and someone has like auburn brown reddish hair and she's puppeteering. So she's holding a puppet on the strings. So that's something to be mindful of. The cards aren't gender based. So if someone is paying for someone's way, there could be manipulation involved. So that always has a karmic repercussion. Know that. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. I hate that my light went out. So we want to be mindful not to, because I get the vibe here of someone like quitting a job so someone else would take care of them. And I feel like someone could have driven for a living, or they could have babysat, or I'm getting like a babysitter vibe, or homeschool, something like that. I get the vibe of major like manipulation. We have inspiration in reverse. Yeah. So when we are codependent on people, also I feel it's raining somewhere, like raining, or it's going to rain really hard. That will be an inclination of this being for you. So inspiration was in reverse. So first of all, this person was looking towards someone else for their inspiration. Their inspiration isn't coming from within. So there's the first problem. She's like taken by someone else's ideas. And see, we have bees. So bees represent money, right? So this person's attracted to someone else's ideas because they see this other person is abundant. It's because that's their gift. These are this person's gifts. It's not your gifts. So we've got inspiration will go in reverse when you're codependent on someone else. You don't have the kick in the ass you need to do it yourself, right? It's different if you have, 5 or 6 kids, you're going to get up and do it because you want to provide for your kids. But when we're codependent, when we're dependent upon a man or a woman, we don't have, because I feel like for some of you, this could be a man too, dependent on a woman for a very small fraction of you. But we have someone inspired by someone else's creative ideas. And so they're trying to, I feel like for some of you, this could be spirituality. They're trying to do what someone else does and they're failing. Well, they're failing for 2 reasons. Number one, there's manipulation in a relationship. There's also codependency. And number 2, when you're not paying your own way and someone else's, you're not inspired to create anything on your own. You're inspired to lay around all day and look at what other people are doing on social media and trying to replicate that. We have trust yourself in reverse, card number 13 in reverse. 13 has a lot of karma. It holds a lot of past life karma. I once wasn't a relationship, it was a situationship with a man, a young man, and our life paths totaled to be the 13, a 9 and a 4. And it definitely means past life. I feel like I've definitely healed that relationship. But I feel like whoever this is, see, we have the snake in here. Someone could be a snake in Chinese. Check your Chinese chart. It's 3 energy. So someone could be a life path number 3. We have the 31, 3 and 1. A life path number 4, a 1, a 3. You could also be around 31 years of age, some of you. We also have camouflage on this person's face. So she's like camouflaging her face to try to blend in while she does something unethical. And we have the snake going up the side. So that's the thoughts, right? So this person holds a serpent, very toxic, leechy energy. I feel like someone's going, and I'm drawn to the Taurus card here. So if you're a male watching this and you think this is your feminine, check your placements. You could have a lot of houses that cusp on Taurus. Let me split the deck. You could also have some Scorpio placements in there. I'm going to see what the last card on the bottom of the deck is, because I feel like that's significant. Knight of Pentacles. And okay, so this could be a marriage. I feel like if you're the masculine, like you're the monkey in this, like you're just being literally raked over the coals money-wise. And you also know who your true divine feminine is. I feel like the true divine feminine is in your past. We have the butterflies behind this woman, not in front. And you know that. And it bothers you. I also feel you wanting to connect with someone because you need their help or you want to do something with them that you didn't do in the past. There's something like that. I'm out of bones, you guys. And Mav, I'm going to need to, come here. So I feel like for whoever this is, you know that your divine partner is in the past. You've been wanting to connect with them. You know you're being puppeteered. You're being taken advantage of. We have card number 11, diving for light in reverse. We do have 2 seahorses here. That's a good sign. A seahorse and a seahorse. And you see 2 seahorses right here. I feel like if you have moved into like more of an open relationship from a marriage and you're still trying to work with your ex or something, like maybe you guys have separate houses or something, it's never going to work. Because I feel like whoever this is has serpent energy. They hold 3 energy. And 3 energy is all about thievery. It's about taking from others. It's about unlegit stuff. You're safe to reach out. I'm feeling that. Okay. So I have another card in reverse. So I feel like you're being told to do something in this partnership, whatever this is. I also feel like this isn't a partnership where you have kids with someone. I feel like, or if you do, they're not yours. They could be, but I don't feel that really strong. We have released the dark wound, let love in, card number 25. So a bad habit you did have in the past, we see you releasing this beautiful golden fish here. I feel like you've stopped doing that. I also release the dark wound, let love live. You're finally letting go of someone from your past that you were holding on to. That's good. That's good. I feel like there was a lot of unethical and even illegal things done here. And so I just want to wrap this up. We have the Justice card. That's legal. Or someone has heavy Libra placements, or we see this person is dressed in green for growth. So you need to, I always say, I'm a Libra in Vedic, I'm a Pisces in Western. I always say we never mess with the Libra or someone with the Libra rising. I have a Libra rising in Vedic, because when we do that, they're seen as the karmic scales of justice, especially if someone has Libra in their first house, which is your ascendant, which is your rising. That is the way other people, including God, the universe, the ancestors, see that person. And so if a person has a Libra rising, specifically in Vedic, or in Western, the ancestors see them as karmic justice, literally holding the scales of justice. Is this fair and balanced? Is this fair and balanced? Is this fair and balanced? Libras are also known to be aesthetically beautiful. Check your chart. I feel like someone tuning in is going to have this sun, moon, rising. This woman has a pomegranate in one hand and the scales of justice in another. She's like, no, no more. And that has caused a heavy burden to 2 people, I feel. We have this person's carrying a heavy load, and it's in secret that they're carrying a heavy load. And I feel like the heavy load comes from someone knowing that someone did something to someone else that was unjust and not right. I feel like this could have happened in the past, and I'm talking far, far distant past. And the person that this could have been done to could have been a Libra or a Cancer or a Pisces, because we have the moon. We have these two dogs barking at the moon. So someone could have two dogs. The moon is the card representative of Cancer in astrology, Pisces in the tarot. So just so you know, let's pull an advice card for this pile. And again, one fell on the bottom. We've got make time for self-care. Okay. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. I'm going to pull one more. Knocking on the cards pulls out my own energy. So that way, if I'm going through anything in my own life, it doesn't hold. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is calling to you to tap into right now. They hold important messages and guidance. Someone thinks someone doesn't feel their emotions, but someone is actually just very multifaceted. Maybe they don't feel them in a way that you feel them, but they express them differently. Whoever this pile is focused on, whoever they did damage to, is a very multifaceted, creative person. We have the multifaceted card. And they're also strong because we have titanium as the stone. So titanium is like steel, unbreakable. In fact, I feel like the more they're turned down, the more they're rebirthed in a beautiful way. Hey, you guys, support the channel by hitting the thumbs up button, please, to get this shared on the main feed. Thank you. So there are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you are asking about. Okay, one more for this pile. Progress, not perfection. Don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all you've learned. So someone's jealous of someone else. This could be someone on TV. It could be someone online. It could be, and they targeted them. That's what this is. And the person they targeted knows this. And I feel like the masculine in that dynamic knows that the person that was targeted knows that they were targeted, that the feminine targeted this other divine feminine, who could very well be this masculine's feminine if it's a past person. So everybody knows. Okay, let's take a drink and do the last pile. I need to check the time to make sure I'll be on time for my client. Okay, so last but not least, we have the octopus and the golden healer ball. Are you serious right now? Really? Can you stop? I'm going to go get the bones. He's so spoiled. My dogs eat such a perfect diet. And when I am out of bones, he's angry. He's like so upset with me. Okay, we have the star card. So someone could be in the public eye. Hey, no one's out there. Yay, I got the light back on. Here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. No. Sorry. So we have the Chariot, forward moving. Someone's moving forward in something. They're ready to move forward on a project. Someone could actually be literally moving or moving forward on a project. We have the star card. Someone could have Aquarius in the 6th house, the house of Venus. I have that in Vedic, very powerful. Also in their speaking. We have the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, not gender-based, and Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is interesting in that she's got 2 dogs at her feet. She's holding a big fat pentacle, and she's making a choice of what she's going to do with that pentacle next. She's almost holding her pentacle, which is money, like a baby. She's being smart. She's like, okay, wait, let me think about this. So we have Pandora's gift, card number 45. Someone could be around 45. Also 5 and a 4 make a 9. They could be a life path number 9 like I am. 33 and a 9. 33 personality, 9 life path. So someone's highly creative. They've also recently taken off a mask, so they don't want to be perceived as just being all love and light. They need all aspects of themselves to be accepted and not judged, or judged and they don't give a shit, right? Because we have Pandora's gift. She's removing the mask. Heaven sent, card number 33. Such number symbolism in this. I feel like in spite of what you feel, this person was heaven sent, because whoever this is, like if you just had someone move in next door, I feel like for some of you did, this person uplifts humanity. They help other people raise their vibration. They change dynamics. They wake people up. We have what do you feel, number 9. So 9 twice, 33 twice, 12, which represents home. What do you feel? So someone has to make a decision, and they hate making decisions. They also hate confrontation. She's juggling an apple and an orange. Some of you could be vegan. You know what? Come here. Sorry, I know it's unprofessional, but I just need him to calm down for a sec. Hi. Hi. Can you calm down so I can finish this, please? Can you just calm down for me? You're fine. Okay, I'm going to put you down. You can chase the fly that's in the house. Okay? You're right now? Okay. All right. So every journey starts with a single step. Someone has to make a big decision. They hate making it, bottom line. Someone just doesn't, especially if it involves packing of any kind. This woman's carrying a suitcase, big or small, hate to do it, hate it. Someone needs to learn to receive. Someone needs to learn to ask for help. They need to learn to receive again. So someone could have been shamed for taking, right? Too much. They could have been in a codependent relationship and they took more than they gave, and now they have trouble asking for help when they need it. That's what that is. Also, someone could be working on a business in secret that's just blowing up. So they don't have a lot of time. In a minute. So they don't have a lot of time. Someone could be, I'm seeing someone, she's sipping this and it's like blowing up. Let me let him out. Jeez. You're a lot today. I also feel like whatever they're working on is a secret. And it could, you know, a lot of times when we work in secret, people want to know what we're doing. And it can cause people to get, you know, nervous and things like that, even if it's something that's 100% legit. So 4, against the grain. So against the grain is someone that does not go along with the crowd. They are different. They do things differently. They aren't on the beaten path that everyone else is on. You know, they don't wake up and say, it's 8 a.m., the rest of the world is eating breakfast, so should I. That's not this person. This person is trying to focus on the light. We see the pretty sunflower there, and she's focusing on the light, even though they have a heavy burden on them right now. Card number 37. 10, it could be about an ending. They hate endings. So 7 and a 3 is a 10. 10s are all about endings. We have a big, bold vision. So, okay, so this is what's going on. So this person with the big fat pentacle definitely has star quality. They're creating something in secret, and they've got this bee right here. Bees are abundant. So if bees ever get into your house, let them stay. Let them fly around and then ethically remove them. Don't kill them. Bees are all about abundance. If a bee lands on your hand, if a bee stings you, praise God. Okay, so they're working on something that is bringing in a lot of abundance, and they're doing it in secret, and they don't want others to know what this is. This could be someone that people stole from in the past, right? Stole their ideas and things. So what they're creating now is no one knows. And I feel like whoever that is, and this is a highly creative person, because they have a big, bold vision, 15. So some of you could be life path numbers 5, 1, or 6, or a 2. We have inner trust. Someone trusts themselves that they're on the right path. They know that everything will fall into place. Shock of the new. Okay, they might get shocking news, and that might actually push them in a direction that they're meant to go in anyway. We have the sunflowers on one end, right? You saw her trying to stay positive over here by focusing on the sunflower. So we have the positivity over here, and then this distracted noise over here. So it's difficult for someone. Shock of the new, card number 6. Some of you could be a life path number 6. You could be finding your voice in a situation. I feel like some of you have stayed silent in a situation because I'm hearing so unnecessary that you just don't want to even confront it. Yeah, you follow your own rhythm. Number 5, you are following the own beat of your drum. Some of you could have Sagittarius heavy in your chart, or some of you could have someone around you that's a Sagittarius. This could be a daughter, a friend, and they're following the beat of their own drum. Also, I feel like someone does nails or something, and they might get like a celebrity client that's just off. I don't know. It just came from nowhere. But follow your own rhythm. Some of you could be dancers. Some of you could do tattoo work, makeup artists. Some of you could be YouTubers, creators, but you're a person that follows your own rhythm, and you don't like to be told what to do. In some instances, you have to just, but you like to just, I just feel a very free spirit. What you want wants you to. Okay. Well, if what you want wants you to, then why hasn't it come together? Maybe someone doesn't like forcefulness. They like to really wait things out, think things through, contemplate things, meditate on things, pray on things. Let's get a couple advice cards for this. I mean, overall outcome, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Star, the Chariot. I feel like we have a woman here that's outside of who this Star card is, that's very money focused. And she needs to let that go because something's about to just be ruined because someone was too money focused. That's what I feel. Okay, advice. Thank you. One more. Aquamarine, birthstone of Pisces. I've got one around my neck. It's my birthstone in Western. Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and the inner guidance which are leading you to fulfillment. Someone's led. It's like, oh, tiger's eye. I've got one right over there. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. If I feel like someone just got their hair done or something, if you're having confidence issues, you're so beautiful. I feel like whoever this is for, like maybe you've had a couple kids and you think your body is not, who cares? It's like, I mean, you're beautiful. Like to even create children is beautiful. So just, there's something like that. Someone feels like they missed out on something or something. Wellness, the recovery of health and wellness is here. Okay, if you're having health issues, I love the green in this, right? Or I'm also feeling health in your finances. Something is coming to fruition in your finances, but you have to open up and expand. Socialize or join in. Okay, whoever this is for, this free spirit person needs to socialize and join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. I recently did this. I met up with a group of volunteers in Las Vegas, and we do crazy shit like go outside of chicken slaughterhouses and hold up signs, things like that. They're called Las Vegas Animal Save. They're cool people. So check them out on Instagram. But yeah, you know, meet up with like-minded people. Let's pull one more advice card because I forget. I forget. I feel like if you're a cross watcher and you're like, okay, that pile is divine intervention, gold. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Give it up to God. I think the first pile got that too. You guys, thank you so much for this impromptu reading. Went so well, and I'm so grateful. I also feel like someone could be getting work on their teeth. I hope you didn't let anyone pull your teeth, because that messes with, it's okay when you're older to get your teeth pulled for, you know, like dentures and things. That's fine, because your wisdom is built in and your knowledge is built in by then. But when they pull teeth to like fix people's teeth with braces and things like that, when they're young, they're pulling their wisdom out. So it's like they're pulling their intelligence out, right? I had braces and it fixed a huge gap, and I wish we never would have fixed it because a gap represents mega wealth. I'm like, why did we fix that big Madonna gap I had? But I never have had a tooth pulled. Every tooth in Chinese, you can look this up, goes to a different part of the body for healing. So you want to be mindful when you mess with the teeth and you mess with the shape of your mouth and you get veneers and all this crap on your teeth. You want to be mindful of that because it goes to the body. You guys, thanks so much. Okay, I'm going to run to the grocery, eat, and see my client at 8 p.m. Pacific. Have a good night, and thank you for subscribing to this channel. Subscribe to my sister channel here on YouTube, Andrea Cox TV. Get the book, Eat Right 4, the number 4, Your Zodiac, in Barnes & Noble, Target, and on my website in the shop at andreacox.com. Check out Intuitive Life Coaching. I shared the link here. Sorry, it's not a delivery. Amazon guy. And on TikTok at Andrea Lee Cox, and on Instagram at Raw Chef Andrea, and check out the live Facebook video I just shot. Sorry, Amazon guy. Bye. Hey.